What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going over the July Glovebox monthly subscription box. I don't know what it is about Dirty Jersey, but mine usually ends up coming late, and of course the post office people don't give a flying shit about, honestly, OCD, so there you go. But we're going to open this up, better late than never. So when it comes to these videos, every month I get a little excited because I don't look at anybody else's posts, so I don't know what's actually in these boxes. These are always genuine types of reactions. I have a discount code. I'll say it now, and I will probably say it again. You do not have to use my discount code. I do not make money off of these boxes. I do not have an affiliation where I get some kind of like special perks or whatever. I really just genuinely like this company. The products come in, I put them on my shelf and use them. If I do not like them, I will probably tell you I'm not going to use this, or I don't think I'm going to use this, or I have no use for it. And these are just to show you what's coming in these boxes because I genuinely, like I said, like this company. So without further ado, let's look at the box. Oh man, it's been a whirlwind lately. I haven't really been making videos, and you know, for the people that actually follow the channel, you'll know I don't like to make excuses. I always try to tell you I'm going to do better with the videos, and honestly, I have priorities, and there are more important things in life for me personally than sticking to a set schedule. I understand if I had a set schedule, I'd probably see more channel growth. I'd probably get more subscribers and views and all this other stuff, but I do this because it's fun. I like to do this. I like the interactions that I get from this. I don't do this for money. I promise you that YouTube is not for money or some kind of career. So there's that. So this is the box that we're going to be opening up. I'm just going to pull everything out and we're going to take a look at it. Right off the bat, I want to tell you flat out, I am very excited. If you do not know about this, this is the Auto Fiber Rinseless Wash towel. And I'm going to show you something. I have my own little like Rinseless Wash bucket that I dedicated to Rinseless Wash. Pull it out, and what's on top? I can tell you right now, I do F with these towels. I don't want to just come out and say it, but there's, sorry. I punched a wall about, I don't know, 8 weeks ago. I think I got a boxer's fracture because I'm a moron, and then today I just spilled coffee on my white t-shirt because I fell down the stairs like a slob, absolute idiot moron, and got coffee on the shirt, and then I got pissed off, go upstairs, rinse off all the crap, and then I bopped the fridge on the side, right on this spot, forgot all about it, and it was just starting to feel this much better, and now it hurts worse. I can barely, yeah, this sucks. Don't be stupid. So when it comes to my Rinseless Wash, I have these types of towels, and the other ones I really, really like is the Auto Fiber Shine Supply Collab. This is their beautiful little towel. So I am going to be picking up the new one that just came out, that black and red themed one, because I really like this wash pad. I just mess with it. It's a good towel, and these are like basically the things that I use. I know some people have the rinseless wash method where they, you know, they decide to have a grit guard or whatever. I have no grit guard in my method. I basically make my bucket and I saturate all the stuff in the bucket, and whatever happens, happens. Let me turn this light on here. Maybe that'll stop. No, it's probably making it worse, but who cares? Whatever happens, Captain, that's what happens. I do have the other typical Rinseless Wash stuff. This is that Legacy sponge. I'm not really a huge fan of it because it's got this hard surface. And also, I have another one. It's a black sponge by Rag Company, sells it, so I have been using those on occasion. I can get away with a lot more on my specific vehicle because of the PPF, so I don't have to stress. But if I was old OCD with a car that was garage kept and didn't have PPF, and I was trying to maintain my coating and all this other stuff, I would be way more meticulous and I would stick to just towels. And the good thing about these towels, what I love, they're super fluffy, they're thick, they got 4 sides. So you can make a couple little swipes, flip it, and then you go inside out, and now you got 2 other sides. It's invaluable when You're trying to use the least amount of towels and still not be that guy that tries to push it too much. Rinseless wash is all about knowing boundaries. I'm a very big proponent of rinseless wash. I have pretty much every rinseless wash that matters. I will be doing a lot of videos soon on my specific technique. I know everybody's got their own thing and everybody's going to criticize this and that. I don't criticize anybody's technique. I think everything can work. You just got to use your noggin when it comes to certain things. If the vehicle is too dirty, you know, you might want to not do the rinseless wash, but if you don't have an option for that, you know, a rinse off with some kind of pre-treatment. Some people don't have access to hoses at all, so you could still do a pre-treatment with some kind of pressurized setup, such as this big behemoth, to rinse off some of the pre-treatment before you end up actually touching it with the rinseless wash. I have specific rules when it comes to towels and buckets. I have a scum bucket, I call it, if I ever do an actual rinseless wash on my wheels and tires. Typically what I do, which you'll see in my process video, is I actually just pull out my hose and do an actual wash on my wheels and tires, just so I can get the dressing off and have a clean slate for the new dressing. Whatever, we're going to talk about all that stuff later, but this is a fantastic sign, which leads me to believe that there is going to be a rinseless wash in this bucket. And I'm just going to dig for it, and I'm sure that's probably exactly what it is. So I saw this being posted that we could now get this on, I think it was Parks Car Care brought this in. I've been following this company, and this looks, is this part of them? So here's my stance on certain things. When things get hot and they just come out, what ends up happening is companies like this and other companies and these influencers that pop up, they all scoop a bunch of these products and then they flood with these videos because everybody scratches their nuts to try to be the first to pop off and do these tests and intros and reviews. And I get it, you know, if you're really, you know, hunting for money in life, you want to get in first, you know what I mean? You're like the first to the line and the roller coaster if you're all about that life. But for me, I don't want to be sitting here doing the same exact video as everybody else, so I tried to hold back, and I do have a couple products from this company that I've been wanting to get and try, and I will over time. There are some things about matte and PPF and stuff that I've been wanting to give a shot to before I actually get rid of the Escalade, which will be inevitable. Let me tell you right now what pisses me off about certain things, and I get it, production, whatever, but you see how the label starts here and then it just progressively goes up and it's just not even. It's just like little things like that. You take pride in your company, you take pride in whatever, you just, I don't know, I would never let a bottle leave the warehouse, but I gotta smell this. I need to know what this stinks like because that's gonna matter. Alright, it's got a nice, subtle, clean smell. Borderline slight, ever so slightly fruity, but more on the hint of like clean. I like the scent. I like the size of this. You could get a couple rinseless washes out of this, which is nice. And it's pH neutral. So polymer rinseless wash. We're definitely gonna give this a shot. I don't know if this bottle is affiliated with them. And here's the other problem. So they're saying, like, say you're gonna do a wash bucket. And I'm gonna talk about this in further detail when I talk about my wash process. Now again, listen, my wash process is not for people trying to turn a buck. This is for I guess consumer prosumer, which is what I would consider myself at this point. I do detail on the side, but it's not for some kind of profit. I kind of like, I make money, but it's like, it's not my career. It's kind of like therapy for me. I make a little bit of money and I got therapy and I use products, I get testings, I get content. It's kind of cool, whatever. But for this, where they're like, oh, add 1 ounce of product to 2 gallons of water, I would probably just say I'm going to do 1 ounce to 1 gallon. So if I'm doing, you know, I would double it. I just don't care. I know some people are like, oh, you're wasting product, you don't need that much. For my peace of mind and my weird obsessive stuff, I always, like, if it's 1 ounce, I'll add 1.5 or I'll do 2 ounces. I won't go higher than that, but I will at least add a tick or double it. And then that's just the way I do it. I don't really care. And I guess that this bottle comes with it. So this would probably be one of those things. Yeah, in the spray bottle. Yep, so this is associated with this. So you can do it that way. Usually what I do is I just make the solution, I dunk the spray bottle in, and that's my pre-treat. Or I have another pre-treat. I will be doing other videos on products such as this, which I feel are just completely neglected in the market. They've been around for a hot ass minute. I've had them for a hot ass minute. I've been talking about them for a hot ass minute, and then just everybody likes to clamor to the new and greatest, the shiny, 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 the electric cars of the detailing community, until they realize they got to go back to the basics, and everybody is basically private labeling and rebranding the same shit with different scents, dilution ratios, colors, and you know, they're throwing in ground up dildos. I don't know what they got going on in all these things, and graphene penises. This is like a lot of stuff going on. I'm assuming, you know, this is going to go on top of here. I actually like the sprayer. This is a white version of the sprayer that I usually like. You see them on like the Armor Detail product. It's pretty nice. So there's that, and that's really awesome. That's going to be sweet. Now the next thing we have is this. This is a ceramic detail spray. So I know a lot of people talk shit about DIY detail. A lot of these professionals, and everybody's got to give their opinion on companies, whatever. Do I have an issue with DIY detail? No, I don't. I feel like everybody's got their space now, and everybody's going to keep throwing in their own products. And one of the things was they have like an instant type of bead spray where you like spray on and you hose off, and it's got that protection. I was going to try that. I have their Rinseless Wash. I have their incredible suds. I have a few products from them. Nothing crazy, because there's a lot of things that have way too much overlap when it comes to my current stash of, my current hoard of products that I just have way too much of. So to me, if I have something and I don't feel like it's going to be a game changer or be any different, I'm not going to get it. But this is kind of cool, and what this does is this goes hand in hand with the Rinseless Wash. So you're going to have this right here to pre-treat, you're going to have this to Rinseless Wash. I mean, obviously you have your own drying towels, and then you're going to have this to follow up with as probably a drying aid that adds ceramic. So you're going to mist this on, yeah, drying aid, here we go. After the vehicle has been rinsed and still wet, you can lightly mist the detail spray into your towel and onto the intended surface. Using a drying towel, create a protected streak-free sign. Awesome. So that's going to be sweet. Oh, here's something cool. So what is this? Is this air? Okay. This is air fresheners. So this is awesome. This company's been popping up on some of my travelings for my For You page and whatever. So a lot of the guys that I've seen this, they've been popping this off into their steam cleaner. Now again, more the professional type are using this. I don't have my steam cleaner for a whoa. Jesus Christ. If this would get shipped overseas, this would get stopped at customs. And if it doesn't get stopped at customs, this would be a perfect way to smuggle. It's like, it looks like a little fentanyl tablet or something here. That's crazy. You could supercharge your steamer. So you could do 1 tablet per 32 ounces directly in your steamer reservoir. So what this is going to do is deodorize while you're cleaning. I've seen a lot of the guys, the detailing people that know a lot more about processes and a lot more about getting stains out and scents out and stenches out and stuff. I'm not the guy to ask questions about like that. I don't do this professionally. For me, I'll take a lot more risks when it comes to my vehicle than I would on a customer's type car. But when it comes to stuff like this, I'm very much still on the beginning phases of learning about this. This company seems very legit. So you can use it that way, but there's 2 other ways. I didn't know this. So you could basically put one of these tablets in a 32-ounce sprayer. So that's kind of cool. It's a standalone spray solution that will clean and deodorize if you don't have a steamer. And if you want to use this in an APC, says you can drop it into a spray bottle, a preferred all-purpose cleaner, like your mixture, your dilution ratio of your APC, and you can use this. So it's kind of cool. And this sample size is very generous. Considering 1 tablet goes for 32 ounces, this is an extremely generous offering right here. This is awesome. This will last me a lot of uses here. This is 5 of them. This is 5 uses. When the hell am I going to use this 5 times? So for me, this is like, this product is going to last forever until I start detailing with my own shop or something on the side if I get real bored. Now this is where I'm really excited about. I have the type of formats where I don't have carpet down, so my typical stuff that I would normally do, if you know about the Angel Wax scent, the Eden and Bliss combination, This is, it's amazing. It's the most incredible smell ever, but I don't have a lot of carpeted surface, and I'm not going to just spray this on WeatherTech formats. So what I end up doing is buying a lot of these type of air fresheners. I got Citrus Squash, and I got this, Verbena. So these are the two scents I like. They're scented little balls that go underneath the seat. They last me a while. It gives a nice scent off. I don't have to worry about, you know, anything staining anything. It's under the seat and it's out of the way. It's not something that's going to visibly piss me off. So something like this is kind of cool. So basically this is just a bar similar to the beads, and it says 60 days. I don't know if that's true, but I will be doing a video on this and I will be testing this. So if this is, and this, I guess that's the name of the scent, Fresh AF, fresh as fuck, I don't mind cussing, then I will be checking this out. 1 bar, 2 applications. So I guess, is this resealable? Or maybe I'll put this into a Ziploc bag. So yeah, this is awesome. Even the sticker, that's freaking cool. Can't mess with it. Anyway, this video's gone on, as per usual, way too long, but I really feel like this is a substantially awesome little box. If you haven't been into the Rinseless community, this is a perfect time to get in, and you're gonna get to try out one of the new products that us USA guys have. I don't know how new it is to their actual lineup over there. The UK and overseas type guys have been getting a lot of these products. All these guys have access to a lot of the cool stuff. I've been saying this for a long time. The companies not in the US, there's just a lot of solid ass companies out there. Another one is Garage Therapy. Is that the one? I was messaging them and I could place an order, but it would be like $100 to ship. And at that point, I would turn into the type of YouTube account where I'm like, oh, I got this product and I'm going to do a video on it and no one else can get it, but I'm just trying to be the first to have it and do it. And it doesn't matter. I want to be able to, you know, see what we all have here and figure out and experiment with what we have access to. And this now we have access to. They have a website here. So maybe they have a US version, but I just saw it on Parks. So Parks, I found, has a lot of different things on there, a good mixture of stuff if you want to take a look at them. Then they got discount codes here, so you can pause that, take a look at that, and you can save on each of these websites. So this total box would have cost you $75 if you you know, if you're interested in that kind of thing. And you know, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. This is the Independence Day box. This is going to be awesome. Go check out Glovebox Detail. Go check out getting your own monthly box. I don't think you could go wrong with this. I think it's a solid thing. You're going to get a bunch of products each month, and I haven't had 1 month where there hasn't at least been something in the box, or right now, all of this. I will try all of this. This would be something I would actually give a try to. So definitely worth it. I'll link them down below. Go check it out. I have a code, OCD. You can try that at discount if you want. Savings on your first box. If not, you can go find anybody else that has a discount code with Glovebox and use their damn code. Like I said, I don't get paid for this. I don't care what you do. I love you all. I hope you are doing well. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are an OCD OG, I appreciate all the support. I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble. I'll see you guys on the next one.